Good morning, Pisceanos. Good morning. I hope you guys had a good night's sleep. I hope you woke up today feeling happy, safe, and peaceful. Thank you to everyone that has liked, commented, subscribed, and gave donations. All right, Pisceanos, let's see what the cards have to say. I'm going to pull a few oracles. This is Golden Insights Oracle by Maruka X. We're going to pull 3 cards. We also got that King of Cups there at the bottom of the deck. I'm hearing something, Pisces, like I think a lot of you are going to be doing things that you normally don't do. Doesn't have to be bad. This could be a good thing, Pisces. It feels to me like you guys have always been very in control of your feelings, your emotions. And I almost feel like there's going to be a loss of that. Like, you know, I don't know, like you're just going to start saying more than anything. I feel like things that you normally wouldn't say or communicate with others. Like I feel you opening up, Pisces. That's what I feel like you're opening up. You know, I felt the wall, Pisces. You know, you had to build that wall for a certain time period because you had to protect yourself. So you didn't want to talk to people. But I feel like God is saying like, it's okay. It's okay, because when you open up and when you start talking to people, that's going to put a lot of people around you that are going to be listening to you. They're like ready to hear what you have to say type of feeling, Pisces. But let's see. Let's pull 3 cards. Spirit. Angels. Ancestors. And higher beings, please help me with this message today for my beautiful Pisces people, my Pisceanos. What messages do we have for Pisces? We got feather, heart, and arrow. So the heart is in the challenge position. It says emotions, focused on love, heart's calling, affairs of the heart. What's screaming out to me, Pisces, is the emotions. Your emotions are in the challenge position. You know, like I felt that. I felt like you guys did a really good job of keeping it together, you know, because there was a point when you couldn't keep it together, right? Next thing you know, you start building the walls, you know, so that way you can keep going. So that way you don't get hurt again. So that way you don't have to deal with people and their negative responses of what your feelings are or what your emotions are, you know. But I felt very clearly like, it's like, you know, it's okay. You can open up, you know, and it's almost like you don't have a choice. You know, you always have a choice, but it's like your feelings and emotions are going to be like going onto the surface, you know, like if that makes sense, like it's going to the surface. So typically something that you wouldn't normally do, maybe talk to someone new or someone that you don't know too well about your feelings or emotions, you're going to start doing it. You know, the Pisceano, they call it the Jedi mind trick with you guys. Like, I don't know what it is, but a lot of people tend to come up to you and talk to you about their problems and their emotions and their feelings. You just make a really good therapist, a good ear to listen. You know, you have a good ear for listening. Yes, like that's what I've always felt with you guys. But I think it's your turn. I think it's your turn to start kind of saying things and opening up, you know, and that's how I'm getting that. And I felt that earlier, and that's amazing with this heart and emotions right there, Pisces. Things that you wouldn't typically say or do with certain people. I feel like it's going to be well received. I'm telling you, it's like there's a good energy or good vibe here with that, Pisces. All right, we got feather here. It says ascension, the presence of an angel connected to higher realms. Signs from angels. Some of you may be seeing feathers. That is a beautiful sign. That is an amazing sign. Just for myself, I know when I was going through a very difficult time in my life, I kept seeing feathers everywhere. So it gave me the strength to keep going, you know? So that might be a situation for you guys, but it's also an energy of protection. It's also an energy of it's okay. It's okay, beautiful. Open up. You know, it's okay to say that. It's okay. Like you probably were in a place where you spoke your heart, you know, your emotions, and maybe it was badly received. And that's why you had to build walls, right? And I'm feeling this time period that's coming up where whatever you say will be well received. Like it's almost like people are changing, you know, like people are being more open, loving, understanding, empathetic, right, Pisces? Like you're normally the one that's empathetic, but I'm feeling people that they're going to love you when you talk. They're going to love you when you open up what's going on in your heart. It's almost like they can see, Pisces, that those emotions that are bubbling up to the surface and can no longer be hidden is real. You know, and that's what I'm getting there. I got arrow here, movement, direction, achieving goals, reaching your target. Yes, Pisces. This is what God wants from you. You know, this is under why is all of this happening? Because you have a goal in your life. And maybe you didn't realize it, but those walls that you made for yourself were also like your prison walls, Pisces. Let me feel this. I have to let it out too, because I'm feeling it and I can feel let it out. It's okay. You know, it's okay. You don't have to be that tough, you know, warrior person all the time. Sometimes being a warrior is being able to let something out, some feeling, some emotion. It doesn't have to be bad. It's just, I feel like people are ready to hear you. I feel like you're better, and maybe you're even better, you're better able to communicate your feelings. You know, I'm hearing that like Ralph Smart thing, even if you shake, you know, speak your truth, even if it shakes, if your voice is shaky, that's what he says, I'm sorry. If your voice is shaky, speak the truth. Because I feel like God, angels are trying to move you into a better direction. They want you to achieve a goal. And I feel like what's hindering you from this goal is yourself. It's this wall that you have built for protection from the past. And I just so felt those emotions. Like you wouldn't typically tell a stranger or tell a random person or someone maybe even that you didn't like, you know, and next thing you know, you're telling them something deep, you know what I mean? Like, and then it's like they fall in love with you, Pisces. And that's what I'm getting there. All right, let's put this here, Pisces. You are getting signs. I do feel that a lot of you may be receiving certain signs that this is the right direction. Don't be scared. Even if your voice shakes, Pisces, that's what I'm getting, but it's going to be well received is what I'm feeling. All right, let's begin. Spirit, tell me more. Wow, we got double kings to start this off. We got King of Pentacles. Let's see. 8 of Pentacles. One more. And the Page of Swords. Let's see. What the King of Pentacles in reverse is telling me is like you're not where you want to be. You know, you're not. This could be financially, this could be stability wise, like you have a goal in your mind. You know, you do have a goal in your mind. And I feel you with that 8 of Pentacles there, like you've been working it. You're trying to figure this out. You've tried to like find your stability. Money's not easy, Pisces. There's a lot of people that are having issues. And I feel like God is truly trying to help you open a new doorway that can make money and maybe make, you know, stability and whatever it is that you're trying to open up easier for you. You know, but it all starts with these emotions that seem to be bubbling up to the surface that you don't either have control over anymore, or that maybe you do have some control and you're going to be able to release some of it now. I got Page of Swords here. You're going to notice, Pisces, that a lot of people share exactly what you're feeling. A lot of people are going to understand what it is that you're feeling. That's what I get there with that Page of Swords. Relatable, right? That's what I'm feeling. It's going to be very relatable. And I think that's what's going to be very attracting to you. You know, a lot of times the pains and the things that you think that you go through in life, you don't think everyone else understands. But in some way, there are kind souls out there that have experienced something of their own, so they can kind of understand that even if they didn't walk your same shoes, they know that you went through it. You know, and I feel these empathetic people coming, Pisces. Page of Swords is typically my my snooping telepathy type of card. And I can't help but feel it as somebody taking more of an interest in you. You know, somebody like almost reading your mind, or you're reading their minds, you know, and it's like a connection where you get more drawn to each other. But let's keep going. Let's see. Spirit, tell me more. Ooh, that fell all the way to the ground. All right. You know what? Let me just lay them out. All right. Three more. All right, let's see here. Let's start here. We got the Three of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles here. Something about don't be afraid of, like you have something that you really love. And it's almost like maybe you're afraid of losing it. You're afraid of not having it. I feel like Spirit is telling me like it's going to be here for a long time. Like I'm feeling the energy of that. Like it's going to be here for a long time. So stop worrying about it is what I'm getting. I feel like maybe sometimes you feel like if you say something or if you let these emotions out, like maybe somebody won't be there. But Spirit is giving me the confirmation, Pisces, that they're in it for the long run. This is someone who is going to take what you say and they're going to be even more attracted to you. I think this is the time, Pisces, where you're going to be making long-term connections is what I'm getting. This is the real connections, Pisces. This is the real ones. These are the ones that you don't always have to pretend. You don't always have to be perfect. You don't always have to say the right thing. This is the ones that can, hear all of it, and it's two things that I'm getting here. It's like they can hear all of it and they respond well to it. And then there's some Pisces that I feel like you just tell it really well. Like, I don't know, it's the way you say it that makes people even more attracted. But I feel like you're making long-term connections, when you do this, when these emotions kind of come up to the surface. It's like these are long-term connections. Like, I don't know who we're talking about here, but I can definitely feel like you're going to know this person for a long time. And dare I say forever. That's the feeling that I'm getting. But okay, let's go to King of Pentacles and the Four of Wands here in the reversal. I feel like Spirit is telling me there's a lot of beautiful things that you do have in your life. We got the 1111, more signs, Pisces. You're definitely getting more signs. It's like coming in heavy, the signs, all the different ones. It could be the numbers. It could be the sayings, like maybe you thought something and next thing you know, somebody said exactly what you thought, or vice versa. It's like these are all signs. It's not a coincidence that you are moving into the right direction. With this King of Pentacles, though, Pisces, it's again giving me the energy like you just don't have everything where you want it to be, but you need to be so grateful for everything that you do have. And I'm going to throw one more out because you have good stuff. You have good stuff. But let me see. One more, Spirit. Like there's something to be happy about is what I'm feeling. I just saw the sun, but it didn't fall. I did see, oh, there's God. I saw the sun. It didn't pop out. Sun is the happiest card in the deck, Pisces. So we have the Hierophant here. This is my God card. God is in your home. God dwells wherever you are, Pisces. No matter if you don't have that financial stability, no matter if you don't have, that security, I'm feeling angels and God in your life, Pisces. And maybe it's a push from the angels. Maybe it's a push from God that's making you not hold on to these emotions as tight as you used to, and that's what I'm getting. Maybe they're like, it's time, my child, open up. It's going to be well received. Speak. It's going to be well received. That's what I'm getting here, Pisces. All right. And also there's something here more to come down on the physical world, Pisces. There's something here about, you know that saying that you can have it all, and you will have it all. But I feel like one area of your life is going to be doing so much better than the other area. The other one's going to be, you know, like still working on it. Like I'm going to say like maybe financials, but your love life may heat up, you know? And I'm not saying like you're going to be doing bad financially. It's just not where you want it to be. But you may start getting more involved with someone. Somebody may ask you to move in with them. You may have a marriage proposal. It's also marriage. It's a union. So kind of take a look around, Pisces, and look at your life as a whole and not just that one aspect that's not working out for you. All right, we got that Eight of Pentacles and the World. What is yours is always going to be yours, Pisces. You don't have to let something go. You don't have to move on from a certain chapter. You know, it's like, I don't know how to explain that. Like this thing that may not be working out like the way you want it to is not going to define your life. There's something else that's really grand in your life, and it may just be a relationship. So I'm just giving the example of a relationship and then your job. And then maybe your job is not where you want it to be. And I'm not saying that it could be vice versa to you guys. It could be that, you know, your relationship is, you know, ishy. I can't curse here no more. But then your job is flourishing, you know, and it's like God is asking you, like, look at the miracle of your life. You know, of what you're accomplishing, of what you're doing, of how big you're succeeding. Stop focusing on that thing that is not where you want it to be. That one stability thing. Like you want that relationship, you want that commitment. You know, it could be the vice versa, Pisces. It depends. But yeah, let's throw one more out for that. Spirit, give me one more. We got the Two of Pentacles. I'm feeling something about not throwing something away. Like you've been wrestling in your mind, should I throw this thing away? And I'm feeling no. I feel like it's just that you need to focus on the area of your life that is flourishing. Well, be grateful for it and be happy for it. In time, still hold on to something. That's what I'm feeling. Like just hold on to it for a little bit longer. Because I'm feeling like it's gonna have its waves, right? Like its time frames, you know, type of feeling. But let me get one more for that. Spirit, give me one more. But there's something here clear that just don't let it go. Got the Magician. Like you're gonna manifest it. You're going to create it. It's going to happen for you. You know, so I know if you have those thoughts about, you know, like I'm juggling this situation, I might be tired, I might be focusing in this thing a little bit too much. Don't focus on it. Focus on what you do have going on in your life. And in time, I feel like whatever that other thing is will manifest into your life. It will happen for you. It will flourish, you know, and that's what I'm getting there. But let's see. I'm getting a couple things, Pisces. There's somebody in your life that you didn't think you would have some type of second opportunity with. Could be in love, could be with work. I don't really know. Some type of situation. You just didn't believe that you would have a second opportunity with it. I feel like Spirit is saying once those feelings come up to the surface and you can no longer hide them, I feel like this person may come around or they may start to try to communicate with you again. Give me one more. Give me one more, Spirit. Six of Wands. This is recognition, being seen, being heard. Like they didn't hear you before. Like somebody didn't hear you before, but now they can hear you is what I'm getting. And they'll be able to see you. Sometimes it's timing, Pisces. Sometimes when you talk to a person about a situation, they're not ready to hear it, you know? And then there comes a moment when they are. And take this with a grain of salt because I don't know your guys' situations. But I am feeling an energy of someone who will be ready to hear you. They'll be ready to understand you. It doesn't have to just be like a love situation, Pisces. It's someone that maybe judged you. You know, maybe they kind of quickly judged you. They put you in a box. They labeled you type of feeling. They didn't really have the full picture, this whole story, nor were they ready to hear it, Pisces. But I feel like this person who maybe had some, you know, apprehensiveness towards you is going to start seeing you in a different light. Like they're definitely going to see you as a person that they want to like follow. This is what I'm getting, like somebody that they do want to follow. And I'm going to throw one more for this one. I like that one, Pisces. They told me that you're going to be making a long-term connection. We got death here in the reversal. And I did feel like forever, Pisces. And we got death there in the reversal. That is forever. I know what I felt. You're going to be gray and old, and you're going to be with somebody. I don't know if this is love, like a sexual relationship. This could be love in other ways. Like people are just growing to love you and stick with you until you die. And that's what I'm getting. And I feel like with the death in reverse, it's like you might be making more friends that come into your reincarnation circle, like your future you know, group, because I feel like we always travel in groups. This is my belief. I don't know, but I feel like we travel in groups, you know, and the people that you know today and that you're close with today is because you've seen them before in a past life. We just change titles, you know, and that's kind of what I'm getting here, Pisces. Like this is your group. This is your circle. And I feel like you're picking up a few people, maybe one, maybe two, maybe three that you didn't have before. That is going to be your forever people is what I'm getting. All right, Spirit, what is the outcome of this situation? Strength. A lot of times that means courage, but let's see. And the Seven of Pentacles. I saw the Tower, but it did not fall, but it's in my mind now. There's a resilience that has built inside of you is what I'm getting. I think you either started or I don't know if you developed this skill. The skill is kind of not worrying anymore about the things that are not happening for you. Kind of living in a place of peace, you know. It's interesting because to me, I know it looks like an angel to me, you know, it has the forever, right? There's forever. I heard forever. You know, I got death in reverse and then I got the forever sign there, Pisces. I know what I feel and I felt it. Yeah, you definitely are picking some people along the way that are going to be your forever people. I'm loving it. You know, they're people that are meant to be in your life. Okay, so, but I'm sorry, let me focus back. I just love that. I'm happy for you. Okay, so we got Seven of Pentacles. It also feels to me, Pisces, like it's going to be a new wave for you. Like it's a sign of maturity. This is what I'm getting. Like you're becoming very mature. Like, you know how like you would put those walls up and you kind of blocked out those feelings and those emotions. It's almost like you're going to learn that those feelings and those emotions are power. Those feelings that rise up to the surface is what makes you unique, what draws attention to you. You know, what makes people gravitate towards you is what I'm getting. So you're going to start, I'm not going to say abusing it, but you're going to start living that way. You're going to start living a heartfelt way, Pisces. And yeah, I feel like it's going to be well received and well responded with. Like a lot of people are going to relate to you is what I'm getting. All right, let's do advice. Spirit, what advice do we have for Pisces? Nine of Pentacles, okay. Ace of Wands. Even though you have, this is what I'm getting, even though you may have a circle or a group or like your forever people that might be coming in or have been in, I don't really understand completely, but Spirit is asking you to stay true to yourself at all times. This is the money maker. This is what's going to get you ahead of life. Nine of Pentacles is the person who's doing it on their own. You know, you were born alone and you're going to die alone, Pisces. Everything in the middle is the icing on the cake. The people the relationships that you make, you know, but at the end of the day, it's all about you. It's all about, you know, your emotions, your thoughts, your feelings, your creativity. Ace of Wands there, Pisces. I'm taking this a couple different ways. Like, it's kind of like you got to stay true to the things that you want, and the people that are your forever people will be around you forever. And the ones that are not, the ones that don't see it, the ones that don't understand the direction and the path that you're taking, that's just meant that they're not gonna be your forever people. I got Ace of Wands too, Pisces. Like, I'm also getting the energy of be very careful, because it's like you may have like a lot of people that are attracted to this powerful heart of yours, this ability to speak from the heart, this like overflowing of emotions. And I feel you already, like, you know that is a big attractor, that's going to be something that makes people want to wife you, husband you, best friend you, work with you. And it's like you're going to have to really take ownership. You're going to have to use discernment, you know, and realize when you feel it too. Do I feel the connection to? Is this my forever person, you know, type of energy? Or is this just someone that is, what's the word I'm looking for? Enchanted by me? Or no, not enchanted. When you don't have, when it's not real love, infatuation, that's the word that I'm looking for. Or is this someone that's just really infatuated with me? And you'll know the difference, Pisces, because when you say things that may not be perfect, are not so cute, or, you know, maybe a little too much, you know, and those people still kind of want to be around you, and, you know, it's like, if they can't separate or leave you, that's when you know it's forever people. When you know that you open up and you say something and it offends, I'm offended, oh my goodness, I twist the words, and now I'm going to gossip and do whatever, Pisces, those are not your forever people. I'm going to judge what you said, not your forever people. That's what I'm getting there. All right, let's pull a few cards. Let's do this lucky 7. So we'll pull 2 cards here. I kept feeling forever people, Pisces. So if you're feeling a little emotional, if you feel like you're not able to control those feelings, it may be God and angels as well that is kind of pushing you into a better direction by opening up. Yes, Pisces, that wall that you built is being broken down. That's what I'm getting. All right, Spirit, 2 cards. We got hurt. I think I have this deck upside down. Secrets. And scar. You know, the hurt was upside down, but I typically read them upright. But in this situation, Pisces, it's like that pain that you were hiding, you know, that the secrets that you were kind of holding on to, or maybe you weren't holding on to it. Maybe you also didn't think it was going to be well received. I feel like it was doing more internal damage than, you know, what you think, holding it in. And I feel like it was the right time, though. It's all about timing, isn't it, Pisces? Like, you hold things in because people are just not ready to understand what you're trying to say. People are just not ready to hear realities and truths, something that real or that deep or, you know, that scary or whatever it is, Pisces. But, you know, I think they're ready now. I think that's the whole point. I think that's ready now. Like, I got this scar here at the end, and it feels to me like you're going to wear this as a badge of honor. So I don't know if you're going to do something with this pain, but a lot of people are going to relate to it, and they're going to see it as a beautiful thing. They're going to look at you as somebody that went through something, and now you wear some type of badge of honor for it. They're going to be very respectful of it, is what I'm getting here, Pisces. So yeah, it's a clear thing here, something about your heart being like open and being able to either articulate, or it's the right time to speak up on something because it's going to be well received. Love it, Pisces. All right, let's pull a few Oshos. You know, it's funny, he has tattoos on him too, Pisces. They both have tattoos. See, what was meant to hurt you and destroy you, Pisces, just made you look scarier. That's what I'm getting. Like, you have a tough exterior as well, Pisces. That may be another reason why you had to build that wall up, Pisces, because you had a scary exterior. Yes, I'm hearing that Kanye West. Ooh, they so sensitive, you know, like something like that. Like it may have came off as rough, as hard, as something that was a little too real, you know, at a certain time, Pisces. But, you know, I don't know. I'm feeling the energy here that there are people that need to hear this overflow of emotion that's coming out of you, this thing that I feel like God and the angels are kind of pushing out of you. But yeah. All right, let's see. Spirit, 2 cards. Ordinariness in the reverse. And isolation. I know what I feel, Pisces. Isolation is in the reversal. You had to isolate. There was a period in your life where you had to run away from people, build walls, don't talk to them, keep things to yourself, you know, and it's over. You know, it's like there's God has given you the opening now. Like, here, my child, let it out. Speak it. It's okay. It's going to be well received. That's maybe one of the reasons why you don't want to say things out loud. Maybe you're afraid of how it's going to be received. This is the time. This is what I'm feeling. This is the time. Ordinariness is in the reversal. This isn't an ordinary situation. You know, I did feel the energy where you're going to feel like people can, other people are going to feel that this is very relatable. Like something that you have is very relatable. But I do feel like you have a unique version of whatever it is that's going on or whatever it is that's happening. There's a beautiful perspective. It's very unique. It's very different, Pisces. And I feel like this is going to lead you into a place of not being alone anymore. And I don't know what the alone, like what this means exactly. I don't know if you're going to find your marriage, find, you know, long-term friends, people like friends that you just, you know, cannot resist anymore. And, you know, I don't know if they're going to also be put like on the sidelines at times because you have some other things that you're working on. But I do feel like these people are going to be around you forever. So this is going to be the end of your isolation period. So God is taking you out of a place of isolation period. Now he's putting you in like a place of, you know, attraction, like letting people see who you really are. Like you were in a place of hiding almost, Pisces. But, the gift of your extraordinariness is now available, is what I'm feeling. And I think it's going to be well received. That's what I keep feeling. All right, Pisces, I hope you like the reading. Please like and subscribe, and thank you.